Hello everyone and welcome to Chair Yoga today. It's great to see all of you. So let's get started. Make sure you are seated on a folding chair or similar, something that helps to facilitate a nice upright posture. And make sure that you have your supports. If you don't have yoga blocks, it's perfectly fine. If you're at home, you can use cereal boxes or a book or any other prop that might help you. Couch pillows, house pillows. I'm going to choose to place my feet around my block. That helps me to sit up a little bit straighter. I feel more connected. So let's start from the base and work our way all the way up so we can really make sure that we're all seated beautifully. Feet nice and settled, toes are spread nice and wide. And if you're not feeling the ground, take your feet up on your supports, so that will help you find 90 degrees at the hips, knees, and ankles. And then knees are soft, hips are 90 degrees, and we're feeling the shoulders stacked right over the hips. And then there's this gentle energy around the navel center, so that's really important. We want to practice effort of drawing the belly in and feeling the strength, and at the same time relaxing into that. So effort and surrender. Make sure ears are stacking over the shoulders. And now closing the eyes, the final piece. Right, and I always love the analogy of closing the eyes and feeling as if there's just a little veil or a curtain over our face, allowing us to let go of all the external stuff, to really create a space for inward connection. So starting to breathe, whatever breath is available, noticing right away, how am I breathing today? What's the quality of my breath pattern? When I'm really paying attention, where does my breath go? How does it feel when it exits my body? So these are all the pieces of the puzzle that we want to uncover so we can really connect to a very expansive, healing, conscious breath. Because we know it's through the breathing that helps us to relax, that helps us to quiet a nervous system that's in overdrive, that helps us to quiet the mind when it's feeling stressed and anxious, fearful. So more and more we start to breathe deeper and deeper into the body as I'm guiding you through it. Starting to notice if you're breathing into more space, through another layer, through a deeper place in the body, through a place maybe prior was a little bit stuck or blocked. And now because we've been patient and waiting with our breathing, that the space is opening and clearing. Let's take 3 more conscious, even and steady breaths. And whenever we lose the connection of the evenness, we just come back to it. We return our focus, and that really helps to strengthen our mind and our ability to stay in the present moment. So critical. Good. Breathing in, sealing in all the changes that we've already created. And let's exhale out whatever we don't need. And from here now, we're going to take one hand on the upper chest and one hand on the low belly. So it looks like this. And then I'm going to relax my elbows and my shoulders. And please feel free to sit back in your seat so that you're nice and supported. Open your fingers nice and wide as if you're just capturing your breath. And let's take another 5 easy breaths. So breathing into both hands if you can. Notice how that feels. If that's not accessible for you, just breathe into as much as you can. So without forcing the breath at all, just breathing in. So we're using the hands on the body as a way to understand where the breath goes, the depth of the breath, the excursion of the breath. And we want to see if we can bring the breathing into as much of the body as available to receive it. What can the body accept at this point in our practice? One more deeper, fuller breath in. Notice how that feels. And let's exhale HA from our mouth. And releasing our hands. Taking a moment to really notice the magic of that breath, the power of that breath, how much it's changed from the beginning of our meeting here. Let's seal in it all, integrating our changes with a full breath in and a deep breath out. And let's take our hands and bring them, one palm on top of the other, over the heart center. And dedicating our time and our breath to all those that are suffering, all those that are less fortunate than us, those who have lost so much. Take a full breath in, sending out our strength. Exhale deeply. Wiggling our fingers and our toes. Take a nice, gentle, deep, full breath in. And an easy, deep, long, spacious breath out. Full breath in its center, adding our movement from here. We're going to lower the chin to the chest. And we're going to roll the head and neck into a nice, easy circle. Easy does it. So right away we're linking our movement and our breath pattern together. So noticing all these little shifts, all these little subtle changes. And each pose builds on the next. Each breath moves through another space, another layer, accumulating the benefits. If it's not comfortable to keep the eyes closed, then please keep them open. Keep the practice safe for you. Let's take one more circle in this direction. Steady, fluid circles, breathing in and breathing out. And when we come to center, nice and slowly flowing opposite. Breathing in, breathing out. So staying with the breathing. Whenever we've lost the breath, we always remind ourselves to come back to it. That's one of the hardest challenges in yoga, is staying connected and focused. And that's one of the challenges in life as well, staying in the present. Let's start to come to center and stillness. Seal in the changes with a full breath in. Long, deep exhale out. Breathing in, shoulders left. Exhale, shoulders pull back and away. Inhale, shoulders left. Exhale, pull back and away. Inhale, left. So always connecting to the chest, the ribs, and the lung health. And not only our breathing health, but our immune health, targeting notch of neck and breastbone area, thyroid, thymus glands reside there. There are immune glands, one more circle, right? I always talk about the more we breathe, the more we get. Let's slowly come back to center. Pause and notice, full breath in, deep breath out. And taking the hands to the heart, we're gonna breathe in, extend the arms forward and out. Exhale, reach the arms up. Sweep the arms down. Pull the palms back to center. Turn the palms down. Awesome. So if you have restrictions with the shoulders, please do half or less. Reach up. Good. Let's take it down. Inhale up. Open it out. Reach it up. Turn the palms towards me. Exhale. Lower it down. Awesome. Inhale. Take it up. Open it out. Reach it up. Palms turn towards me so we get into the whole chest, armpit, rib cage. Fill the lungs. Reach it up. Beautiful. Turn the palms. Soften down. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Arms up, cactus. Feel the elbows and the shoulders in alignment here. Same connection across the navel center, so we're nice and strong. Full breath in. Exhale, draw in. Breathing in, open and fill. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Beautiful. So really conscious and aware of the movement, as if we're moving through honey, right? Feel that. So we're building strength as we're stretching. Last one, we're going to add on. So you can continue to open and close, or you can take elbows up, elbows wide, separate the palms, bring the elbows down, let the palms touch. The elbows can meet, don't force. Spread the elbows, stretch wide, pull it into center, reach it up. Take it wide, awesome. So stay with this full supportive breath. Notice how it feels, as if we're flossing our shoulders. We're rinsing out the space between the shoulder blades and the spine. Last one here, breathing in. And stretch the arms all the way out and down. Pausing here, full breath in. Deep breath out. Taking the arms big and wide out to the side. We're going to breathe in here. Let's scooch maybe a little bit forward just so that we're not restricted in any way. And exhale. We're going to rotate all the way to the right. So only going as far as your torso and low back allow, whatever that is. Good. And then we're going to lower the left arm down, and we're going to reach the right arm all the way up and over the ear, stretching. So if you have any restrictions, here's where you're going to be with the hand to the hip or the arm out wide. Breathing in. Your gaze can be out or down. Full breath in. Full breath out. Nice and slowly pressing into that elbow, we rise up back to center. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach the arms up and out. Exhale, we twist to the opposite side, so only as far as your body allows for. Full breath in. Notice how that feels. Full breath out. And just leaning forward, we're going to drop that right elbow down so we stay nice and lifted, even through the underside of the body. And we extend the opposite arm up and over, so make sure that feels nice and safe for you, nice and healthy. Full breath in, full breath out, reaching in 2 lines of energy. 2 more big breaths here. And inhale. Wow, nice and slowly notice how you're feeling in your body. Notice your breathing. Take a full deep breath in together. Cleansing breath out. And keeping ourselves a little scooched forward in our seats if we're there, if we need to. If you need more support, please take it. So here we are, grounded through our feet. We're going to breathe in. We're going to find our dog back, extending through the heart. And then exhale. We're going to pull back and away. Let the hands rest on the thighs. So remember that the movement is always initiated from the tipping of the pelvis, and then the torso follows. Arms are last, right? So we can be here, reaching up, and then pulling back, letting the palms come to meet, so we really start to strengthen through our center. Breathing in here, and exhale, we pull back. So just a precaution for osteopenia and porosis, continue to move if you're moving comfortably. So for those of us with osteopenia porosis, we don't round here across our bra strap. We pull it here into our low back. So we're still staying strong, and we can take the heart opener as big as we want. So let's take 3 more cycles here. Really freeing up the heart and the chest, filling deeply into our lungs, receiving such a big, beautiful bath, purifying all that's within, that isn't supporting us. Breathing in. And now as we exhale, option 1, we lower the forearms, elbows onto the thigh. Option 2, we reach for the block. Remember, the block or your support can have a few different heights. Or if it's safe for you, you can reach for the ground. So take the pose that feels best for you. Letting go, making sure that if it's not safe to lower the head and neck, that you don't. Just keep it level, keep it here. And lots of breath, filling completely into as much of your body as possible. Full breath in, full breath out. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. And hands to thighs, guiding our way all the way up. Drawing the feet towards each other, giving them a nice little shake out. Take a full breath in. Take a full breath out. Good. So from here, we're going to move down to the legs. So make sure if you need support, that you have support. So I'm going to scooch a little bit forward in my seat so that I have space behind me. Keep the belly nice and strong here, so we don't want to be collapsing at all into our low back. We're going to breathe in, grounding into our left. We're going to lift the right leg up. We're going to extend through the heel. We're going to point and flex, lower down, come forward. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, draw in, lower down. Second side, so if you need your supports for your heels, remember you can use it to stretch your leg out. So here we go, breathing in, lift the left, extend it long, it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Point, flex, Lower the heel, full breath in, sit tall. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, spine stays straight. Draw the leg in and up. Exhale, lower down. So I'm gonna put both of my blocks out front so I have something for my heel to rest into. So right side, lift it up, stay tall, extend. Point and flex, lower the heel, full breath in. Exhale, leading with the heart, we bow forward. We rise up slowly, draw the knee in, inhale. Exhale, we lower down. Left lifts, extend it long. Point and flex. Lower the heel, breathe in, get tall. Exhale, leading with the heart. Inhale, rise up. Pull the leg in, lower it down. Awesome, one more each way. Right lifts, extend it long. Point and flex, notice how that feels. Lower down, notice the quality of the hamstring here. Excuse me, notice your lower back. Maybe we got a little further. And maybe we just stayed where we are today. Good, wherever we are, we're just noticing. Oop, forgot to point and flex. Lower down, full breath in. Leading with the heart, we come forward. We rise up slowly. Draw the knee in. We lower down. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Taking our legs wide again. We're going to just move our supports out to the side. Take a nice full breath in. And let's circle the body nice and slowly. All the way right. All the way forward. And all the way to the left and back. So a nice complete circle. Establish your legs and your stance so it feels safe and comfortable for you. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And nice and slowly, let's start to take it in the opposite direction again. Breathing in. Notice the quality of your circles, having repeated them. Notice how it feels. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. Good. And coming back to center. Take a full breath in. We're going to walk our left foot in slightly. We're going to lift the right leg up. We're going to open it out to the side and gently place the ankle over the thigh. If that's not accessible, you're just going to be here, ankle over ankle. So coming towards our figure four, we don't want to press on the knee at all. Our hands are on the inner thigh. Let's breathe in. And leading with the heart, we're going to come forward towards that inner shin, inner ankle, only as far as you can comfortably, and just notice how that feels in that outer hip area. Full breath in, full breath out. And taking a few more deep, long breaths here. Notice the quality of your reach and your lean. See if you can bring the warmth of your breath into your tightness. Let's slowly start to ease away. Inhale, draw the knee up, extend it out. Full breath in and deep breath out. So to the second side now, we're going to lift the left, we're going to open it out. and then set up for our figure 4. If that's not accessible, we're just here, right? So do what feels best for you. Rolling the thigh outwards, so we're coming into a little hip opener and leading with our heart. We only go as far as we can comfortably. Full breath in, full breath out. Lots of deep breathing here. Full breath in, full breath out. Really connecting to the space of the breath and where it's moving into, what it's penetrating, what it's changing. And then nice and slowly, easing our way. Let's draw that knee up towards us, and then we simply lower it down. Give the legs a nice little shake out. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. And making our way up to stand from here. I'm just going to turn my chair to the side so that you can see me. So turning my chair. And I'm going to set myself up for a nice downward facing dog stretch. So extending long into my inverted V position. I have grounded feet, soft knees, long spacious spine, long arms. My head is in neck with my spine. If that feels too challenging, you can just come here to the front of your chair and be in a softer down dog, a gentler down dog, much easier on the whole body. And you don't have to have a lot of weight in your arms at all. So feeling your stretch here, keep your belly nice and firm so it's not sagging, we're not dipping in the low back at all. We're staying so strong. Full breath in. Full breath out. And just taking 2 more deeper, fuller breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. And nice and slowly, we're going to start to walk ourselves all the way forward and up, reaching the shoulders up and back, and exhale down. Take a nice long, deep, full breath in. A long, deep, full breath out. And standing up nice and tall, grounding into our left foot, we're going to take our right knee up. So you can either hold on to your chair like this, or you can hold on to your chair like this. So we're going to take a few circles. So any way you can. And the circles can be big and wide or tiny, tiny. Let's start to take it the other way. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Last one. And lower the foot, breathing out. Wiggle out the hips side to side. And we'll take it to the second side. So you can either be here with both hands, and you can always come to the wall. You can stand against the wall, or you can just have a finger at the wall. So grounding into our other foot now, and either just posting the toes as always, or taking your circles. Breathing in, standing tall. Notice your circles, notice how they feel. And taking it the other way. Breathing in, breathing out, and one more, and reconnecting. Full breath in, take a couple of wiggles, full breath out. And now up and down. So we're going to come up onto the toes, a little balance. So I always try to incorporate balance into my classes. They're super important for internal strengthening, so important to strengthen our focus and our minds, helping us to stay very present and in the moment. So grounding deeply through both feet as if we're in our tube, right? So we're between two panes of glass or within our tube. We're going to rise straight up onto the toes, and then as we exhale, we're going to lower the heels optional. Make sure you only do it if it's safe for your knees. So we're gonna breathe in, reach up, lift high onto the toes, lifting the heels. As we exhale, we send our hips way back. We shift our heart forward, chair. Inhale, rising up onto the toes. Exhaling, tip back into the heels, shift the hips back. Chair pose. So I'm just using my chair as tiny little assistance. I'm not relying on it a lot. So remember, you can always practice this at the wall. Let's breathe in to come up. Hands to the hips and some circles. Circling out those hips, breathing in, breathing out, and taking it the other way. Breathing in, breathing out. Last one, breathing in and out, and coming back to center. Grounding deeply through the left foot. We're going to come onto right toes. Float the knee. Extend the foot so you can layer as much as you want. You can stop anywhere along the way. Take the knee in. Extend it back. Left arm forward. Spinal balance. Full breath in. Coming back to center. Beautiful. So second side. So you're in charge. So grounding deeply through our strong right leg and foot. We're going to come right onto the toes, and you can stay here. If you're taking it further, knee lifts. Remember, don't compromise your posture. Extend the leg. It doesn't matter how high the leg is. Beautiful. Let's bend the knee and reach the toes back so the low back stays spacious. Keep holding on. Right, the opposite arm can come forward if that feels good for you. Full breath in. And everything comes to center. Wiggle out the hips. Let's take a full breath in. Full breath out. So now that we've created a little pathway for that, let's practice that one more time. So you may notice that you have more strength and more focus. So we're gonna ground deeply into our left, onto the right toes, stay here or float it up, extend it long, it doesn't have to be straight or high up, point and flex, rebend, extend the toes back, reach the opposite arm forward, focus the eyes, full breath in, lower the hand, reach the foot in, wiggle out the hips. Second side, grounding deeply through the right, onto the left toes. You can stay right here or float the knee up. Extend the leg so we're so strong, pointing and flexing deeply. Draw it in, extend it back, stay here or reach the opposite arm, spinal balance, full breath in, and nice and slowly reconnecting. Take a few wiggles and circles through the hips, full breath in, full breath out, and downward facing dog. Stretching the body nice and long. You can have wider legs or narrower legs. You can have heels in or heels out. Those are nice variations to practice with. You'll feel different sensations and experiences in your body. Full breath in, full breath out. And let's take 3 deeper breaths here. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out, and just last one, deep, full, expansive breath in, long, deep breath out, and walking ourselves all the way forward and up, reaching the shoulders up, back, and exhale down. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And let's just take one more little sequence here. So we're going to shift into our left foot, and we're going to step the right leg back. Either the back heel can stay lifted, or the back heel can lower. We're coming into a nice lunge position. So lunging is really strengthening. So I'm going to keep my back heel down for today. So we can stay right here holding on to the chair, or feel free to take your hands to your hips, or you can reach your arms up or wide, whatever feels good. Let's take 3 big breaths here. 3 nourishing breaths, 2, and 1. Reaching the hands back to the chair if they're lifted, and stepping right into tree pose. Either hands can hold on, or hands can come to the heart, or branches can lift up. 3 big breaths, focusing the eyes. Stay connected. And 1 more big breath in, and lower slowly down. Draw that knee forward and back onto 2 feet. Let's take the second side now. So shifting to the opposite leg now. We're going to come onto the left toes. We're going to spin open, and we make our, we did lunge first. Sorry. So let's take left knee up. We're going to step it back into our lunge position. Thank you for keeping me on task. And either staying here, hands on your chair, or reaching your arms up, or even on the hips is really nice, right? Balancing and strengthening. Full breath in and full breath out. And really filling the lungs as deeply as you can, noticing all the tremendous changes that we've made in our practice today. And nice and slowly, the hands are going to reconnect. Now we step into that foot and right into our tree pose. So any variation of tree, stay connected visually, stay connected with the breath. Notice how you're feeling. Full inhale, full exhale. You're so strong. We got this. 1 more big breath in. And hands down, spin the knee forward. A few little hip circles to release out any and all tension. Full breath in, full breath out. And we're going to make our way now to our final Shavasana. So making our way back to our seats. And just taking time for reflection and absorption. Closing our eyes if that feels safe for everyone. Reconnecting just like we did in the beginning. Feet are nice and grounded. Seat is settled. Heart is open, spacious, available for receiving all the light and all the love that's flowing around us. And feeling the crown nice and tall and long. We're sitting up straight, strong. And And as we settle into this final space, we check in with the clarity of the mind, feeling peaceful, quiet, connected, feeling our breath fluid and flowing, feeling at ease, sealing all that in with a full breath in and a deep breath out. And placing our hands over our heart center, sending out all the nourishment and love and support that we've created together, collectively as a community. Take a deep, full breath in, and exhale to share. And ending with an affirmation. Affirmations are so powerful and strengthening for the mind and our intentions. So either repeating after me out loud or silently, may we be happy and healthy. May we be happy and healthy. May we be strong and peaceful. May we be strong and peaceful. May we be loved and loving. May we be loved and loving. Take a deep breath in, sealing in all those changes, and exhale to share. And joining our palms together, we honor the light and the strength within us to all beings all around us. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me today. It's been an honor and a privilege, as always, to guide you. Keep practicing. Let's stay connected. I love you all. Namaste.